Children in the Fields campaign, migrant and seasonal farm worker children art and essay contest. 2022 winners. This year's theme, I'm a farm worker child, see me. Support our art and essay contest. Visit our online merch store.
My name is Aaron Cruz Flores. I am 16 years old. I am from Bakersfield, California. I will be giving you a quick description of the drawing I drew. But to start off, I will be sharing a little bit about myself. I'm the second child of immigrant parents. I'm currently attending high school, and I'm a junior this year. I have siblings, an older sister, and a younger brother. My entire family is summed to 4 people due to my father's recent passing. I really like drawing, so this contest was like a good stress reliever from all the stuff happening around me. The letter represents the path of life the child is supposed to take. The father is carrying the child because as a parent they support, help, carry their children and advance into a better life, a better future. The basket on the father is supposed to represent all the weight he bears as the head of his family and the responsibility as a father and a field worker. They sacrifice themselves in order for their children to have a good education and future. They already run high risk of death just by working in the fields due to heat strokes. They do anything for their children until the last attempt, just like my father did.
Hola, mi nombre es Edwin Juárez García. Tengo 10 años y yo vivo en la ciudad de Bakersfield. I am a child of a farm worker. I see my mom come home every day from the fields working. My experience as a son of a farm worker is disheartening. I see my mom go early in the morning to the fields and come home very late. She is tired of work and she comes to fields and take care of my siblings and me even she is tired from work. That makes me sad and motivates me to graduate from college so I can have a better life and help my mom to stop working in the fields. I want to show my mom that hard work became my degree and thanks to her, I can choose from an array of professional careers that puts me in a position to take care of my family. She eats whatever she finds in the refrigerator, and if there's something I like, she leaves it for me and my siblings. I am happy that I am a son of a farm worker. Some kids say they hate being son or daughter of a farm worker. Mexicans, Salvadorans, and other people from different countries come to the United States in search of a better life. They find work but see that all the good definitely has part of sorrow enmeshed in the American dream. They so desperately fought to be part of the United States. The United States is not like people think it is. They think it's the land of opportunity for everyone, but after witnessing sweat that drops down from my mother's brow after a long day at work in the field, I am clear that the land of opportunity comes with a heavy price. I want to grow up and become an engineer or a doctor, maybe even a lawyer. I am thinking of being a businessman. I am grateful for what my mom gives me. I thank God for my mom and how good she is. I will show the world that Mexicans and everyone can be big in this world. So si se puede, yes, we can.
Darkness, birds chirping, rooster crowing, alarm, alarm, snooze, alarm, warm smell of Folgers coffee, pan dulce en la mesa, chorizo con papas burritos, crisp, cold mornings. The child farm worker I am, camouflaged in a field. My name is Emily Camacho. I am 14 years old, and I am a farm worker child. My hands are rough, my arms are scarred, my feet are calloused, my back aches. Heat waves visible from a distance, craving for water, never as intense as when I was working. My name, a birth certificate, 9 digits, an identity. I am here. My rough hands tell a story. The fruits and vegetables that have passed through them, now on your table in your refrigerator. I am here. My eyes look through them, see them endless fields, miles and miles of full fruit trees. My eyes travel through them, miles of terrain, different dates, migrating like the beautiful mariposas. My feet calloused, weak, not able to take another step, ready to collapse, my shoes dirty, muddy, old, and ripped. My feet have walked thousands of miles more in the fields, orchards, and vineyards. My calloused feet, like that of one of my parents, walking, searching, dreaming, hearing the American dream, crossing the border, blending in, camouflaged, but I am here. See me, hear me, watch me. My back aching, hunching, folding, heat waves visible, running fast. A quick escape from thinning trees, picking cherries, cleaning onion fields to drink water. Ice, ice, baby, cold water. Collapsing to gratitude as I am here. See me, hear me, watch me live my parents' wildest dreams.
My name is Brandy Ortiz. I am 12 years old and I'm from Indio, California. I painted an eye that looks into what I dream to do in the future and how I want to make my parents proud. In the back, I also painted a field to represent my parents that are field workers. I gave my art the title See Me because I want to be recognized for my hard work and determination in my education. I would like to thank the people that made this contest possible.
Hi, my name is Serianis and I just want to say thank you for this opportunity. Now I'll be explaining my drawing. As a farm worker's child, it is not easy to be acknowledged unless we acquire success. Drawing depicts a person picking a non-specific crop. That person represents all those individuals who are tirelessly working in the fields to be able to provide for their family. A prime example is my dad. Next to the person is a little baby girl, which in this case represents me. Around the girl are little objects that could be described as toys because she has nothing to worry about. However, as the little girl grows, there are many challenges that she stumbles upon. Those being language barrier due to immigrating to the United States to pursue a better life, no financial stability, medical tragedy within the family, etc. Nonetheless, as she gets older, she struggles more and more. The little syringe represents her sister's leukemia diagnosis. The clock represents the crucial decisions having to be made in such little amount of time, for example, financial aid and college applications. Also, going to sell at the swap meet in all these conditions because there was little to no work in the fields. Furthermore, girl was never acknowledged in her journey as is being represented by the crowd cheering only when she is at the top and successful, not when she was going at the stairs and getting up as many times as was needed to keep going. The girl was able to, regardless of her background and low chances of success due to her circumstances, make something of herself and finally be seen. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jessie Rivas and I won 3rd place for the essay, and I'll be reading you guys my essay. Never in a million years would I have imagined the turn of events my life took. In 2015, my mom made a drastic decision to bring my siblings and I to the United States as it offered better opportunities for dreamers such as myself, whose birth country lacked many resources. Being born and raised in Honduras, where its primary language is Spanish, and having to adapt to a different culture and language was overwhelming, especially when trying to communicate with others. Nonetheless, I didn't let that affect me. I studied a lot, and in no time I became comfortable with the language and the culture, mostly because of my mom, who put my siblings and I to study every day. Although I was young, I knew that coming to the United States to get an opportunity to accomplish my dreams wasn't going to be an easy task. Since we were struggling financially, I helped bring money home by voluntarily going with my dad to work in the fields, while at the same time going to the swap meet to sell merchandise. I would help my dad during summertime by picking grapes under the burning sun. For a few months, everything was going well. We were doing better financially. However, that didn't last long. After a while, I suddenly started to feel an excruciating pain in my leg. I went to several emergency hospitals in Bakersfield, hoping that they would make a conclusion and provide me with a solution to stop the pains that came and went without warning. Nonetheless, the doctors would either say that it was because I was growing or because I was doing exercise. With time, my pain only got worse and spread throughout my body. There came a point where I could no longer handle the pain, and my mom decided to take me to Valley Children's Hospital in Madera. Upon arriving at the hospital, we explained to them the situation and were later taken to a room where they did various blood tests on me. After a few hours, the doctors came back with the results. I had leukemia. The moment those words were said, my mom burst into tears. On the other hand, I sat there motionless. The treatment process started rather quickly. The day after being diagnosed, I was already receiving chemo, and by the second week, my hair had already fallen out. Being in a hospital for months made me feel useless because I knew I could no longer help my family financially. I believe that farm workers are forgotten and sometimes even treated with the utmost disrespect. Many people look over the fact that we are also human beings trying to make a living. That kind of behavior towards farm workers has made me want to work harder to be able to someday help the community and fight for others for better working conditions. Nonetheless, this has motivated me to work harder to pursue my dreams of being an oncologist pediatric nurse. Thank you.
Y ahora leeré la descripción de mi arte. El reloj representa la comunidad de los trabajadores agrícolas siendo observados por aquellos que solo disfrutan de la cosecha o de su trabajo ya en su mesa. Los dibujos extra representan mis sueños de ser arquitecta. El lápiz y la regla significan las herramientas que se usan para medir los ángulos para construir una casa. El plano es representación gráfica de proyectos en sus aspectos arquitectónicos. La casa representa mi sueño realizado y la niña soy yo, viendo a mis padres trabajar duro bajo el sol. Agradezco a Children in the Fields Campaign y AFO por hacer posible este concurso.
Hola, yo soy Aneli Caballero, soy de Oxnard, California y gané el primer lugar en este concurso. Yo soy un trabajador agrícola preparado para mi futuro. Mi arte representa el fuerte trabajo que ponemos los niños trabajadores. Parte de nuestro trabajo no solo es cortar verduras, pero también en enfocarse a la escuela. Un niño agrícola debe mantener dos diferentes vidas en las que ambas debemos ser exitosos. Una enfocada con lluvia, rayos del sol y frío, y otra en la escuela para prepararnos para un mejor futuro. Pero trabajando juntos llegaremos lejos. Mi trabajo en el campo es esencial y me satisface ser niño trabajador. Yo quería agradecer a Children in the Fields Campaign y a AFA por este concurso.
Mi nombre es Yaresmi Baeza y tengo 17 años. Soy de King City, California y soy la ganadora del segundo lugar del concurso de arte. Detrás de mi arte fue mi padrastro, donde es el único que trabaja. Mi mamá tiene cáncer y nosotros somos muy jóvenes para trabajar. Le pregunté a mi padrastro por qué trabajas en la lechuga y su respuesta fue: a pesar que no son mis hijas, tengo la responsabilidad de cuidar de ustedes y porque es lo único que hay en este momento. Entonces, en el arte el trabajador es negro sobre blanco porque los trabajadores trabajan 6 días a la semana haciendo exactamente lo mismo una y otra vez con el mismo paisaje hermoso. Es como si los trabajadores fueran en una simulación en el que son operados por hacer lo mismo todos los días y de